Those who have suffered a miscarriage say there are no words to do that kind of pain justice. The loss of a child just never goes away.
And now there's a first of its kind place of remembrance here in Connecticut. News 8 investigative reporter Jeff Dedarian live in Newtown with our News 8 exclusive. Jeff.
Hey there, Darren. As someone who experienced this kind of loss in my own family, with my wife suffering a miscarriage some years ago, I know the pain, the questions, and the what-ifs that come. But here at this cemetery, there'll be a special place to remember the little angels that parents never got to love.
Of course, it began with joy. Bridget Sclafani says it was supposed to be a time wrapped in happiness. A little miracle, but instead it was wrapped in a blanket of sorrow.
One of my miscarriages was fairly late, so I had already decided this was a boy. I had decided a name, felt this child move inside of me. My husband would read to the child.
Her husband, there is loss there too that you'll learn about, but that loss of a child wouldn't be the last time Bridget suffering 4 miscarriages in all.
When I am there, I envision all of them together.
There is here, Resurrection Cemetery in Newtown, a special place under construction. Only News 8 getting a first look at. It's dedicated to specifically remembering little ones who died as a result of being stillborn or miscarried.
It'll be called Little Angel Shrine. There'll be an altar right here. Back there, there'll be an 8-foot stone arch. Of course, benches here for people to sit, be quiet in their thoughts. This is the only shrine of its kind here in Connecticut. In fact, there's only one other in the entire country, and that's in La Crosse, Wisconsin.
I often wondered to myself.
Bishop Frank Caggiano from the Diocese of Bridgeport recently held a special mass for all mothers, including those dealing with a pain that breaks your heart apart.
And there's the inability to have a place where you could grieve. And that's very important psychologically and spiritually, because that place is a place to grieve. It's also over time a place of comfort.
Kristen and Brenner LeCompte were expecting twins, 2 tiny heartbeats, boys. Late in the pregnancy, though, everything changed. The twins would not survive.
Anytime someone has to tell you that your children's hearts aren't beating and that they're not here, you can't prepare yourself for that.
These parents say a shrine like this will bring them a lot of peace.
I think kind of grounding yourself in a physical place, right, that you can remember that person, or in our case, our boys, is something that's really important.
This shrine is going to represent the fact that you can come here, you can not only bury a baby you've lost, but you can come here to pray.
Bridget's other loss, her husband, cancer, would take him.
If you could talk to the 4 children that you lost, what would you say to them?
How much they were loved.
In the dark shadow of loss, sometimes light finds a way with happiness. One of Bridget's children recently got married, and Kristen is pregnant again. For both of these families, life doesn't always go as planned. It can break your heart, and then it can fill it right back up again.
The shrine is expected to be completed mid to late summer. All faiths are welcome here. There is no charge for families. Donations are accepted, but absolutely not necessary. We're live in Newtown tonight. Jeff Dedarian, News 8.